If you're thinking of selling your home, here are 5 mistakes that I see sellers make all the time that you need to be made aware of. And they can easily cost you over $20,000 if you're not paying attention. The crazy part is that most people don't understand that they're making these mistakes until it's too late. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what those mistakes are and how you can actively avoid them when you're ready to be able to put your house on the market, so you can not only sell your house for top dollar, but you can sell it for top dollar and fast. Hey guys, my name is Cedric. I'm with the SD Group Realtors, and we help homeowners sell their house for top dollar here in the Twin Cities, and we also work with clients all over as well. If you're thinking about buying or selling, make sure you hit the subscribe button, as we want to make sure that you stay informed when we drop these videos weekly so you can make smarter decisions when it comes down to real estate. Let's dive in. So number one is overpricing your home. And we did several videos when it comes down to pricing for sellers. And this is the number one biggest mistake sellers make all the time. And it happens to us all the time when we are interviewing sellers and they want to list their house for more than they can give, because they believe, because they have the heavy duty nails, they can get more money for their house. And the market, it doesn't make any sense. But the market always speaks, because buyers are the ones that set price. So a lot of sellers think, let's just price it high and see what happens. But what actually happens is that the house sits on the market, it gets stale the longer it sits, and then the buyers think that it's something now wrong with the house. Why isn't this house sold already, is the buyer's question. And so now they're thinking, oh, this is going to be a great deal. So now, instead of you getting multiple offers for your home, you're now getting lowball offers for your home. And those are not the things that you really want. And so what end up happening is sellers end up having to drop their house 5, 10, even 20, maybe even 30,000, depending on how high they listed their house over a market price. And if they just would have just listened in the beginning, if they would have got the pricing right, instead of that big drop, they could have just listed it correctly, and they probably could have went into multiples, because now you create the buyer demand. So here's the key takeaway out of all of this. If you are out there and you're thinking about selling your home, regardless if you use us or any other real estate agent out there, you got to get the pricing right. It's not about what you want it to be. It's about what the market says it's supposed to be. And if the house shows well enough, you will get more for it. If it doesn't show that well, then it's going to be price drops. And if you think that buyers are just going to pay what you think is worth, then oftentimes you're going to find yourself on the short end of the stick and find yourself chasing the market down. So the second mistake we often see is sellers not preparing their home. And I'm not talking about doing a full remodel. I'm talking about doing simple things like cleaning, decluttering, minor repairs, and some touch up. And those 4 things are huge when you're talking about selling your house. Now, we're not asking you to go in there and then redo a whole house for a buyer to walk in and have to do absolutely nothing, because we know that that's not even realistic. But if you can control these 4 things, that'll definitely help you get more out of your house. Today's market, buyers are shopping online first. When they see your house online, if the pictures don't look well online, they're not even going to go see the house. Less showings equal less demand equals less money. We've seen in this market homes sell for $10, $20, even $30,000 more because they look good, they show well, and oftentimes they will stage. If you can afford the staging, that'd be a great, great asset. So the key takeaway out of this one is first impressions matter. And if we can get the first impression right, as soon as they pull up to your house, get out of their car, they are already making a judgment call right then and there. They know exactly if they want to walk inside. And once they walk inside, the first thing that they're going to notice is all the condition of the house. And if it's clean and it looks good, we decluttered everything and it shows properly, then they're going to take a look more. And that makes the buying decision easy for buyers when they know the house look and show well. So the third mistake is poor marketing. Simply just putting your home on the MLS is just not enough in this world today. One caveat is a lot of times when the poor market and all might start from the sellers trying to get a lower commission, and then this is what they get. And I'm not saying this is all the cases, but this can be some of the cases when sellers want to hire a real estate agent to sell their biggest asset and nickel and dime the real estate agent. And then the real estate agent then in return say, hey, listen, this is what you paid for, and the marketing is not proper. But if all of that's the case, the things you're going to need is professional photos, some walkthrough videos so people can see what it's looked like when they walk in, social media exposure, and targeted marketing. We want to definitely hit those buyers that would be great fits for that particular house. The difference between average marketing and great marketing could be the difference of thousands of dollars. So the objective is to get the most amount of eyes on your home to get you the most amount of money with the best outcome. So the key takeaway here is the more competition, the higher the offers. So number 4 is choosing the wrong agent. So we talked a little bit about this in the last few, but most sellers choose their real estate agent based on these few things: who they know and who charges the lowest commission. But here's the truth. Stronger agents will price your home correctly, negotiate on your behalf, and market the home aggressively. A weaker agent can actually cost you more money by saving. A weak agent can cost you more money you think you're saving. The right agent doesn't cost you any more money. They help you make more money. And that's the bigger picture. So the 5th thing is ignoring the market timing. If the market shifts and you're not paying attention, you can miss your window. Here's a few examples: listing your house too late, waiting for the perfect time, and not making adjustments when needed. All of these things can lead you to sitting on the market longer and reducing your price. So the key takeaways here is timing plus strategy equals maximum profits. So here's a recap on the 5 mistakes that can potentially cost you $20,000 or more if you're not paying attention. So number 1 is overpricing your home. Number 2 is not preparing properly. Number 3 is poor marketing. Number 4 is not choosing the right real estate agent. Number 5 is ignoring the market timing. If you can avoid all of these, you're ahead of most sellers trying to sell a house in this market today. If you guys are thinking about selling your home and you don't want to leave any money on the table, you can reach out to us and we'll help you create a plan to help you get top dollar for your home. Even if you're outside of Minnesota, we can help you connect with an agent that can help you do the same. All of the info that you need is in the description below. And if y'all guys got any value out of this video, please hit the subscribe button. We've got content coming every week to help you win in the real estate market. Click on the next video for you to be able to see more videos like this and help you become more educated in this real estate market. And we'll see you on the next video.